Good morning to all the students out here of the CA Foundation course, Paper 1 Accounting. We are here to help you out, to guide you out how to solve the paper, how much is your preparedness. And since Board of Studies are trying regularly day by day to help you out to prepare well and to come up with good marks during examination. All students who are already attending our live virtual classes must be aware, and as I keep on reminding them again and again, that our exam is on 16th of September. That is our upcoming exam. So we have only 1 month. Today is 17th of July, or 2 month, 17th of July. So we have almost 2 months left for our preparation. So I'm here to guide you out. What is your level of preparation going, and how to proceed further with this. Students, you're already with the 1 month, you already have 2 months, and considering the time as well as the syllabus, you do not have only paper one, you have four papers of your foundation course. So you should prepare well and schedule your time accordingly so that you come up with a good marks in all the papers. We already have four papers, right? So I am not saying only counting is important. All the chapters, all the papers are equally important. Yes, but the word chartered accountants come from the word accounting. So you can understand how important our subject accounting is. This subject lays a foundation for chartered accountant to be a chartered accountant at all the further level. Subsequently, see, this accounting paper is at all level, even at foundation, then at intermediate, as well at final level. So at every point of time, the level of accounting, the ways to explain accounting is increasing, right? This is at the foundation level, serves as a basis of accounting where you will understand how to do accounting, right? There must be some non-commerce background students also. For that, those students also, do not panic. Study material is enough for you. Study material along with all the BOS inputs are there. They are enough for you to help you out to practice and to understand the concept. Since we are already on 17th of July, you have 2 months left. For these things, you should regularly join your live virtual classes. These classes are there to help you out to understand the concepts, the ways how to do the question in a time subsequent manner. All right. So for non-commerce background also, please understand that this is not a very difficult subject. It's a very scoring, easy and concept-based subject. What as a students we usually do, we try to mug up the things. Okay, this is asset, these are liabilities. Here it comes the asset, here it comes the liability. Considering your side, it is on the opposite side. And in the assets, we have fixed assets, current assets over the liabilities. We have capital as well as current liabilities. When it comes to outstanding expenses, okay, this is an outstanding expenses are liabilities. Let's put it over the to the current liabilities. But no, many of the students unable to understand what are outstanding liabilities. Why this word outstanding is being used, the motto behind the outstanding liability. See, you have mugged up this that the outstanding liability will come under the current liabilities, but when a true and false question come regarding current liability, you'll be unable to answer that since you don't know the concept of outstanding liabilities. So it is very important to understand each and every concept from the scratch so that your concepts are being cleared, and these concepts will subsequently be used at your inter as well as the final level. So don't only focus on clearing the exams at this stage, that yes, we have to clear our foundation exams, but yes, this is important, but this is also equally important that you have to be chartered accountants, right? For being a chartered accountant, you have to qualify your intermediate level as well as the final level. All right. So this serves as a foundation, as understanding the basics of your accounting. Once you be a chartered accountant, nobody will help you out, nobody will guide you that how to make a balance sheet. Nobody will help you out what is accrued expenses, right? You can ask query, you can let us know what is your query at this level. That is why we are also keeping doubt clearing classes also. We are keeping it these classes on Tuesdays around 5:15 p.m. in the evening. So kindly, if you have the queries, please jot down your queries. Do not waste your time, rather jot down the points of your queries, and then you can ask our faculty that yes, these are the queries in these chapters which we are facing, and the query will be resolved considering the time. All right, so we already, ICA is already helping you out, providing you so many inputs, so many things, so that you can resolve all your queries, you can practice, and you can focus on your studies. Since students, we have only 2 months left, you have to dedicatedly study for 8 hours, 7 to 8 hours a day. You already have 4 subjects. It's not about 1 or 2 subjects. You have 4 subjects. So dedicate time. Coming towards accounts, accounts is all about practice and understanding concepts. First, understand the concept. Whatever chapter you're starting, first go through the theory portion, understand the concept, and then start doing the question. The sequence given in our study material is perfect. You should understand the concept and then solve the illustration and then do your test your knowledge questions. What we do is we usually, some of the students usually tend to leave those test your knowledge questions, practical questions, theoretical questions. Since we have already gone through all the illustration, then what is the need of doing those questions? See students, if there would have been no need, the questions wouldn't have been provided to you. There are many new things, many points which are tricked points, adjustments, so that you can understand those adjustments and solve the question. Point number 2, I would like to focus here is please practice from your own hand. Do not only read all the questions. What's we at this stage were living in the world of AI, working on the computers, even studying sometimes on laptops and computers. We don't want to write. Students, your examination will be a writing examination. This paper is 100% subjective paper. You will get 100% marks on the subjective paper. Your handwriting, your concept clearing, the way you present your answer, all are equally important. For that, you need to practice and practice more. From practice, I don't mean that you practice illustration number 1. Since I've started the chapter, let me practice illustration number 1. Along with the hard work, you need to study smart. You need to have smart study also. All right. So analyze those questions. You have to solve each and every question. There's no second thought in it. But for during the first round of preparation, solve all the questions from your hand. But at the second time, and if you are done with your first time, at the second time, make a smart choices. You know, these questions have illustration, good adjustment. For example, we have 10 illustrations. So jot down 5 illustration, major illustration which have good adjustment, as well as you know that you are usually stuck in such adjustment. Then try to solve this question from your own hand without looking at the solution, and then analyze your answers. It will happen many times that your balance sheet will not be resolved, matched. It will happen that your answer is not matching with the illustration. So do not panic. Here it's time for practice. But yes, then you will remember that yes, I made a mistake in this question at this level. And in this way, the next time when you're doing the same question, you'll be able to analyze, yes, this mistake I have done that time, now I'll not be doing that mistake. And by the chance, if that same question come, you'll be a lucky charm. You can solve the question. See, the basic idea of again and again repeating the thing is to practice the question from your own hand, is that your hand knows what question you are doing, and you will be able to get a good speed for the paper. Our paper is of 100 marks. So, and our minutes we have in our during our examination is for 180 minutes, that is 3 hours. So, considering time and minutes for every 1 minute, 1 mark, you have 1.8 minute only. All right. Sometimes there will be a tricky question which you require more time, and sometimes there would be very easy question which you require lesser time, for which you require lesser time. So utilize that extra time from the easier question towards the difficult questions. Okay, you have started your one. I am assuming that you have started your first round of preparation and you're going through it, which is very good. But during the second round of preparation, make it 50%. Practice the questions from your own hand using register and pen from 50% questions. For that, you will also be using your calculator. So your grip on calculator will increase. One more thing I would like to highlight is concentration. Focus. What we do is we keep on doing the questions and listening what others are saying. Sometimes we get distraction, something what is happening outside our room. So please do not do this. Focus. Due to these distractions, sometimes you tend to write wrong answers. You tend to write wrong figures. For example, 5665 comes out to be 5565 or 5556. It's just the game of twisting of numbers. So these kind of mistakes we usually receive from the students. For this, you need to focus. When you are doing a question, that means you are doing a question. Please understand, you being a chartered accountant, you will be a chartered accountant. Whatever you are doing it for yourself. So such kind of mistakes you are not expected from you. You will be a professional. Okay, I am sure you'll be studying hard and harder and trying to succeed as well as doing all the questions from your own hand. Let me take few queries since I'm receiving a lot of queries. I would like to answer that as well. Okay. Dear BOS support team, I'm registered CA Foundation student facing an issue with ICI BOS app on my mobile. So, student, if you have such query, please mail your query Khalid to bosmobile@icai.in. Your query will be resolved there. Okay. Ma'am, I'm facing then Sakshi problem in the revision. When I'm reading one subject, I often forget to revise another one. Please tell me what is the best way to revise. See, Sakshi, this is totally your call. See, everyone has a blend of mind. Everyone has a different way of studying. For example, I can study only 2 subjects a day. All right, there could be some students who can study 4 subjects a day. So this way you have to know that what kind of person you are. I usually recommend students to study 2 subjects a day. All right. For example, if you are studying today accounting, combine accounting with a theory subject, right? Maybe economics, then maths with law. Law you need subsequent time. All right. So it is not that you forget. Sometimes you forget the other subject. No, if you keep on revising again and again, and if you are using 2 subjects, you can even increase third subject. For example, if one day on Monday you started with accounts, and then in the noon time you started with economics. Then while you are sleeping, make it in your mind that what you have studied in accounts, what are the concepts that you have studied in accounts. Okay, you're not solving the question, but while sleeping, you can brush up in your mind. Again, then early in the morning, you can brush up the concepts of economics. That yes, this much I have studied in my economics. All right, now you'll be starting with another thing. So this way you will repeat also and you'll be able to analyze also. Again, when you're coming to Wednesday with the same subject, that is accounting, first devote first 15 minutes to revision, revising all the content that you have studied on Monday. Give 15 minutes to that. Then you'll be able to analyze this. Since this is the third round of revision of the same topic that you have studied on Monday. And I'm sure then you'll not be able to lose anything from your mind regarding this. Okay. But yes, you have to devote time on it. Okay. Satnam. Satnam, good morning, ma'am. All subject. I had so much backlog, so I will register the exam form for September. Will I register? See, you have still have too much with you. Please practice well, please study well, you'll be able to come up with the good numbers. So do not leave. I will never recommend any of the student to leave this attempt. Please attempt the paper. At least you'll be able to analyze what kind of paper and how is the examination situation. So do not leave the paper. You should always do. You always attempt the paper. Rahul Agarwal is asking, ma'am, what are the important and high chances topics, concept for the exams? See, student, each and every topic of your study material, chapter of your study material is equally important. We have our section wise and skill wise weightage hosted on ICI website under BOS Knowledge Portal tab or under New Scheme of Education and Training. You can see that and analyze your preparation according to it. All right. The question usually come from each and every chapter of your study material. Maybe one chapter may be missed, otherwise all the chapters are covered in your question paper. Usually, 95% of the syllabus is already always covered in your question paper. So you cannot leave anything. Okay. Okay, Sahil Girdhar is asking, teacher in the subject of account score 100 marks is possible? Absolutely. 100% it's possible, but you have to be thorough with your studies. You have to be thorough with your preparation level. You need to do 3 rounds of your preparation. One, solving all the questions from your own hand. Second, solving, making a smarter decision, solving 50%, at least 50 to 60% question from your own hand, and then during the third time 30% of your questions from your own hand. Okay, this way your hand will know the questions also, and your mind will know the questions, as well as your calculator. You'll be through with the calculator as well. The practice and the speed on the calculator will be thorough. Okay. Okay, Ritik Sani is asking, can you please suggest some techniques for business law student? After this session, the business law session will be there. Kindly do attend that. The business law faculty will guide you how to come up with the good marks in the respective subject. Okay, Neeraj Jha, my syllabus is too much that not completed. So you still have time. Don't worry. Do not panic. Study. Devote. If you think that you are unable to complete the subjects, you are unable to complete the syllabus, now start devoting more time to your studies. See, I said 7 to 8 hours. This is a recommendatory time. So you can increase or enhance your preparation level as well. Enhance your time also. All right, you are going through a professional examination. You're not doing class 12 or a graduation examination. For this, you need extra preparation time, extra time to devote on yourself. Okay. Okay, Alia is asking accounts most important chapter that I've already covered, important chapters and from where the MCQs cover for economics. Economics faculty will take care of this question. Please do attend the economics session also. That will also be held today after law. Okay. And if I only read your class notes, this is sufficient to pass or accounts which type of question? See, students usually almost all practical questions come. Theory questions also come. I think we have to 5 to 10% of the theory questions. You usually get 10 marks, around 9 to 10 marks for the theory questions. Plus you get 12 marks for true and false questions. So these are short marks. 12 plus 10, 22 marks. 20 to 22 marks only on theory as well as true and false. So you can easily get marks on this. So that way theory is equally important. I'll give you an example. During depreciation question in the previous, no, not in the previous attempt, in the January 2025 attempt, there was a question on depreciation which asked that this cost is to be included. The carriage cost is to be included in the machinery cost of the machinery or not. For that, you need to be basic, you need to be focused and good in your concept. This was mentioned in the theory, but what we usually do, students usually do, we start with our practical questions. Okay, we know the WDV method, we know the SLM method, we know how it is, how the change in method of depreciation is to be done. We know that it has to be done prospectively. Let's start the question. No, students, this is not the correct way. You have to go through the study material also, the theory of the chapter also. Please read it once. You'll always have a grip. Start making notes of it. It is already given, the inclusion cost included in the cost of the plant. Then the cost excluded in the cost of the plants. How the method is to be changed. Why the method is to be changed, and if it is changed, where it is to be disclosed. All these things are already there in the theory portion of the study material. But yes, take a note of it. Sometime a question on the depreciation on the theory portion can also come for 5 marks. So you have to be thorough with it. Why to leave that question? Many times we receive the question that what are the advantages of subsidiary book. But what we do in the subsidiary book, we try to make the subsidiary book. We do not know the advantages of making subsidiary book. Am I right? So please focus on the theory portion as well. Okay, so there are no important questions. All questions are important for your study material. All questions are important for your preparation level. See, apart from study material, revision test paper is already hosted on ICI website. Please download that and start doing those questions from the revision test papers. Do a chapter. For example, you have done inventory, then try to solve the question of inventory from your own. And if you are unable to solve the question, then see the answer. It's okay. Sometimes the questions of the RTPs are little on a trickier part. Why they are on trickier part? Because we want you to know that this could also be the level, all right, of the question paper. So you should be able to solve that question. Another thing, apart from study material, I told you this revision test paper. So solve all the question after completing each and every chapter. Then our mock test papers are coming. Mock test paper, first mock test paper is on 11th of August. So please prepare yourself. Start solving the questions, practice and practice. And if you are through with your preparation, then try to give the paper. Okay, if you want to go to the branch, please go to the branch and give the paper. And if you are unable to go to branch, please take a printout of the question paper, which will be hosted on website. Take a printout and then solve the paper. Okay, give yourself dedicated 3 times, lock yourself in the room with a water bottle and start solving the paper without answers. Once you are through with all the paper, with all the answers, then analyze your answers with the answers given in the portal. All right, and then analyze your mistake. Where have you done all the mistakes? You will be able to know that where you stand and what is your preparation level and which area you need to focus more. Okay, so please solve. I'm sure you must be some of the students must be from the CBSE background. They would have been doing those like questions and everything. So please do attempt these mock test papers. We'll be having 2 series of mock test papers. Then we'll be having 2 series of BOS for your success session, where I'll be guiding you how to write in the examination. But this will be helpful when you are already through with your syllabus. So in this way, first finish your syllabus, try to finish your syllabus as much as you can, and then I'll help you, I'll guide you that we have 3 hours. Sometimes we lack in our speed. Sometimes students say the paper is lengthy, we lack our speed, we are unable to solve the paper, 100-mark paper during those 3 hours. So I'll guide you, I'll help you out how to solve each and every question, how to with a bare minimum time, and how to strategize and plan your effective time policies. Once the question is easy, utilize that time over to the difficult question. All right. So this way we'll be guiding you out. So 2 mock test papers along with BOS for your success session. Then from 7th of August, 6th or 7th of August. Please see the schedule. We have our webinar series on 4 topics. One is accounting for the sole proprietor as well as NPO. Then one is for accounting for incomplete record. Then one is the partnership as well as the company. The one is company account. These 4 topics. So please attend those sessions as well. This will be the revisionary topics where everything from the chapter will be covered, all the concepts as well as the questions. Then we have a doubt clearing class on Tuesday, upcoming Tuesday at 5:15 p.m. Kindly do attend that, but you can reap benefit of this session only when you have already jot down the queries. That this, okay, this question, I have this query. So jot down those queries and try to solve that question. Okay. I have another query also. Let me see. No. See, Shivansh Shah is asking, ma'am, how to get AIR1. Practice, make a smart study. Along with hard work, smart studies are important. Okay, guidelines and rules to do in paper, do paper in examination, like with pen and how to present the question. That I'll take, obviously, but yeah, which pen to use will be taken care of by the examination department. Please do mail them. Also, the guidelines are hosted on website. You can view the guidelines as well under BOS Knowledge Portal tab or under New Scheme of Education and Training tab. Geeta is asking, good morning, ma'am. Actually, I've completed my syllabus. I am confused about how to revise the correctly. I already told you start your revision from chapter 1 or chapter 2. Chapter 2 is a prominent chapter, accounting process. Start doing those questions which has certain adjustment. If you start doing illustration 1, just going through, no. But yes, in the second revision also you have to practice few questions from your hand. Do not only go and read the questions. Okay. And after completing your second round of preparation, then you have to do the third preparation also. Bhavya is asking, hello ma'am, in journal entries, narrations are compulsory. Can we use shortcut like P obligate? Yes, you can use shortcut, but why do you want to use shortcuts? Right? Profit and symbol and loss account. Okay. Another thing, yes, narrations are compulsory in journal entries. Even if it is specifically mentioned, narrations, no, ignore narration, then you can ignore narration. Otherwise, you have to write narration. Okay. Yes, Anisha is saying, ma'am, referring study material, MTP, RTPs are quite enough to score 90 to 95 marks. Yes, MTP, RTP, previous year question papers, previous year, you can see with the answers. Then we have Saransh, which is also hosted on a website. Saransh are the notes form booklet where all the topics are explained in the simple format, simple language as well. Plus, we have a model test paper booklet where we have 10 model test paper questions. You can do that also, and I'm sure you'll be able to get good marks in your subject. Okay. So, coming towards the end of the session, I hope the session was fruitful to you. Please practice. Please start revising if you are through with your first level of preparation. And if you're not through, then start preparing. Devote yourself more time. See, students, give at least to try. If you have not completed your syllabus, give at least 2 hours a day for accounting. At least 2 hours a day. Okay, all the very best. Now the next session is for law. So your law faculty will be coming and helping you out to how to do that paper. Thank you.
Good morning, dear students. Myself, C.S. Megha Goyal. welcomes you all for the today's webinar for September 2025 examinations. I am your faculty for paper 2 business laws. You know that you must be aware that you are having examination starting from 16 September. So today is 17 September. So if we as we can understand that only 2 months, or you can say less than 2 months time is left for your examinations going to start. So this is the very less time we have to prepare these 59 or 60 days, you can say 60 days time, we can plan accordingly so that we are able to finish our, we are able to clear the CA foundation exams, and we will be able to go to the intermediate level then. Okay, so we have to plan accordingly. There is a 60 period time. So you can, till now, we are assuming that LVC classes, till we have taken the LVC classes, you have completed your study material saransh. Like for paper 2, if we say that we are on the chapter 4, that is Indian Partnership Act. Okay, so till now you have completed all the units, all the chapters of the study material till chapter 4 unit 1, and practiced as many as questions. We have announced it earlier also that we have so many publications and we have a question bank of around 500 600 in available on the BUS knowledge portal. Okay, if you are having any query, you can chat to me. Then I'm just looking into the chat. Yes, presentation. Law paper is a theoretical paper, and nowadays you can see that some students are facing a problem in presentation, but we are catering to this problem in our LBC classes. We are daily practicing lot of questions in our live virtual class. So if you are not watching our live virtual class, please see it. If you have not seen it not yet, you can see the recorded lectures and you can see that our faculties, we are practicing the lot of questions available from the BUS knowledge portal. Okay, so coming back to our syllabus, there are 7 chapters in your syllabus. All of you must be aware, but I'm just giving you a hint, idea that what type of questions do come from this syllabus. Chapter 1 is your Indian regulatory framework. Okay, this is a very small chapter which you can read from the study material. You have to memorize this section because no practical based questions come from chapter 1, that is Indian regulatory, and the marks allocated for this chapter is around 6 to 7 marks only. But do not skip this chapter. It can come in your compulsory question as well, or sometimes the case is that it comes in as a question in 2C, but you have not read the chapter 1. Okay, so you have to opt out from chapter question number 2. But when you are seeing chapter question number 2 subpart A subpart B, then you can you are analyzing later, you are reading that 2A and 2A 2B, you have read it one day before the examinations. I'm taking an example, so you have to leave the question, you have to opt out the question number 2. Okay, so in CA paper, there is no selective study. Whatever covered in your study material, you have to read it thoroughly, and minimum 2 to 3 times study material you have to read. We have taken the feedback from January 2025 examinations who have scored more than 80 marks in business law paper. Some students told me in the LVC class that, ma'am, can we uh, can we get distinction? Why not? We have a record. We have a proper list of students who have secured more than 80 marks in law paper. I'm talking about January 2025. So when we talk to them, they have a feedback, we have a feedback that all of the students have read the study material thoroughly. They said that study material is self-sufficient and they also practiced the questions as well. And one student told me that I have read the suggested answer, and on that basis I have framed the analysis that this type of questions come in our examinations, and he has scored 82 marks. Okay, so just read the publications available in the ICI website. There are lot of publications. So all of the feedback of those students are that self-study is self-sufficient, self-material. Yeah, your study material is self-sufficient. They have gone through 3 to 4 times and read each and every line of it. Okay, so do not skip the study material. Just a second. Yes, Shivansh. Some students have scored 91 marks also. So I was talking about it is the interpretation issue, more than 80. But I have not said that more than 80 but below 90. Okay. So many students have secured more than 80 marks in law. So why can't you people? Okay. So we will also uh, we will also get distinction in our law paper. So first of all, you have to read the study material. I was talking about chapter 1, that is Indian regulatory. So it means that you have to read the chapter. 6 to 7 marks questions come from this chapter, and only theoretical type of questions come from this chapter. Moving to chapter 2, that is the Indian Contract Act 1872. This is a very vast, very important chapter because of the length. It comprises of 9 units, and the skill-wise weightage is both type of questions do come. Theoretical type, you must be aware that what is theoretical, direct theoretical question, and one type of question is your application oriented. Okay, in application oriented, a fact is given, you have to answer accordingly. Okay, so two types of questions, both type of questions come from the Indian Contract Act, and the section wise weightage for this is 20 to 30%. And if we analyze, 32 marks question come from this paper, 32 out of 120, because in your question paper, question number 1 is compulsory, and out of remaining total number of questions will be 6. Question number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and each question will minimum have 3 subparts, 1A, 1B, 1C, 2A, 2B, 2C. So out of this, question number 1 is compulsory, and you have to opt any 4 out of remaining 5. So there is a choice of one question, complete question. So I will tell you that how you can decide you can manage the time available in the examination. This is the main point, that how do we study the law and how we manage the time in our examination. The purpose of this webinar is short and sweet: how to study, how to present our answers, and the time management during the examinations. Okay. Yes. So Chapter 2, Chapter 3 and Chapter 4 is your Sales of Goods Act and Indian Partnership Act. Both type of questions do come from these chapters, and the marks allocated is 15 to 20%. That means around 26 to 27 marks question come from Sales of Goods Act, and 20 to 26 marks come from your Indian Partnership Act. So all these chapters are very important. Okay, because these are the base foundation, है ना? So this is the foundation for your examination, for your CA codes. Then moving to chapter 5, that is limited liability partnership. This is also a very small chapter, and but I'm just repeating that do not skip any chapter, do not skip any topic. If you are not able to understand, then you can talk to us. You can send your query through Ask Your Query portal. We just download the BUS mobile app and ask your query through that portal. Okay, LLP, only theoretical type of questions come, and 6 to 7 marks question. This is a very easy chapter. If you see, this is a very easy and important chapter, because in the foundation, CA foundation, you will be reading the overview of the LLP, and when you clear the exam in CA foundation in September 2025, then you will be able to clear the intermediate. You will go to intermediate, then you will see that a full-fledged chapter LLP and rules will be there in your paper to corporate and other laws. So You have to read the LLP, base your foundation and clear the foundation. Okay, moving to chapter 6, that is the Companies Act 2013. This is the most important chapter if you will ask me, because this is the foundation of your professional journey. You will be a CA, okay, but as a CA you must understand what are the laws, and especially the Companies Act 2013, because you will go in some industrial training, you will go in some corporate, so you have to follow the corporate compliances. Okay, so all you will cover at some introduction at the foundation level, and all the remaining act will be taught to you at the intermediate and set a self-paced module, corporate and economic laws. Okay, and the last chapter is your negotiable instrument act. Both type of questions do come, and the marks allocated to this question is 13 to 14 marks. You can say 12 to 13 marks question come from this negotiable. Okay, so now I am receiving so many queries that how to revise and learn to line answer. Yes, first of all you have to read the study material. First queries I was received, is writing sections compulsory? No, writing of sections is not compulsory, or case laws, because this is the foundation level. So you are not, if you are reading the study material, देखो बच्चे, sometimes na writing of section number is good also. How do we inculcate the habit of remembering the section number? If we read the study material na, minimum 2, minimum 3, minimum 4 times, we are reading, so automatically the section numbers will be imbibed in your mind. Okay, so you will be able to write in your examination as well. So if you have remembered the correct section number, then you can write it. Otherwise, just simply ignore it and you can write that as per the provisions of the Companies Act 2013, these are the provisions. One query is the legal writing of two types of how to write the application oriented questions. Okay. In application oriented questions, you have to write the relevant legal provision first. Some students was asking, ma'am, do the legal provision have marks also? Yes. In CA examinations, you are having the step-by-step wise marking. Step-by-step marking is there. If your question is 6 to 7 number, then 2 to 3 numbers will be allocated for your legal provision. So you have to remember the legal provision. Okay, you have to remember and you have to write thoroughly the legal provision. Then in the second paragraph, you can briefly discuss the facts given in the question. Then in the last paragraph, you can correlate the question given with the provision and answer accordingly. Okay, right at the end of the question, write the conclusion. Must. Conclusion is also necessary. Conclusion के भी marks होते हैं. Okay, conclusion also give you marks. So answer is a must. First legal provision, then brief of the facts of the case, then correlation and analysis. Okay, step by step marking आपका अमृता हो गया है. Yes, will the CA September 2025 syllabus be the same in May 2026? Yes, the September 2026 examination will be applicable for May 26. But Vaishnavi, why you are asking for May 2026? You want to give the examination in May 2026? I am supposing that you are giving examination in September 2025 only, and you will clear the examination. Okay. So don't ask questions for May 2026. This webinar is specially meant for September 2025 examinations. Yes. Tanushri is asking how to write case study answer. I just 2 minutes before, Tanushri explained how to write case study based question. Okay. In which series should we attempt the question to score the maximum in the paper? Devsha, series, I could not understand what you saying, Dev. Series, what kind of series you are asking? Please specify. Ma'am, legal provisions can be in our language. Yes, this is the very important question. Legal language में आप लिख your own language. Yes, you can write in your own language, but that language should be legal. Legal, what is legal language? when you are reading from the study material. Okay, you are reading the study material, then automatically when you will write in your examination, you will get an idea. You will write in the legal language only. Legal language क्या होती है? That if we are taking the example of small company, I always take the small company example because it's very easy to understand that some question is given, small company, some paid up share capital is given and the turnover is given. Okay, for example, the paid up capital is given 3 crores and turnover is given 39 crores. Okay, so we have to analyze that this is the ABC Private Limited. But tell me that this company wants to take the status of small company, whether it can take the status of small company or not. Okay, this question is of 6 marks. How we will answer? Abhi, one student has asked me, Tanushri, case study. So I am just explaining again. You have to write the provision of section 2, subsection 85 of the Companies Act 2013, which deals with the small company. Small, क्या कहता है? What it says? According to the, we write as it is, according to section 2, subsection 85 of the Companies Act 2013, a company which is not a public company and turnover is paid up capital in the last preceding financial year is less than 4 crores and its turnover in the last preceding financial year should not exceed 40 crores, then this company will be a small company, and there are some exceptions. Holding company, small company, these cannot take the state, and joint venture, these companies cannot take the status of small company. Okay, so we have written the legal provision of small company. Then we, in the second paragraph, we will write that in the instant case, the paid up capital of ABC Private Limited is this 3 crore and turnover is this. Then in the moving to the next paragraph, we will write that since the paid up capital of this company is less than 4 crores and turnover is less than 40 crores, then ABC Private Limited is a small company. Okay? So this type, in this manner you can write, and in language क्या, I am using my own language. So what is this legal language क्या होती है? What is this legal language? Paid up capital 4 crore and your turnover 40 crores. It is all legal language. Subsidiary company, holding company, not a public company. In this manner you can write. So I also cannot write as it is from the study material. You can write, but the facts given in the provision, but the paid up capital, turnover, your 4 crore, 40 crore, public limited, your subsidiary holding, these legal terms should be there in your answer. Okay, Dave? Satnam, sorry. Satnam. How to write proper answer, Lakshita? I'm just taking 2-3 times. Conclusion be long or short? Conclusion can be short. Single one line. Ma'am, August 2000. Shivansh is asking, August 2024 study material will be applicable for January 2025 for all subjects. January 25 has already covered, already undergone. I think he has done a mistake. For January 2026, he's asking. So the material August 2025 will be applicable for January 26 examinations. But Shivansh, clear the examinations in September only. Okay? No, there is no change in the syllabus. How many marks allocate to the chapter Companies Act? Companies Act के लिए your section wise weightage is 15 to 20% and the marks allocated is 26 to 27 marks. Okay? What length does ICI expect students to write for 2, 3, 4? Beta, length. If we ask about the length of the answers, it depends on the marks allocated to the question and the question being asked. Okay, so whatever the relevant is there. Okay, if we are asking the question is of 6 marks and he has asked some differences between 2-3 terms. So if there are you can write 6 points. Okay, so you have to analyze for this length. You have to read Read so many questions, whatever it's covered in your model test booklet, whatever is covered in your RTP, suggested test your knowledge. When you will inculcate the habit of reading and writing the practicing of practical based questions or theoretical, it will automatically, you will be able to write the same in your examinations. How to manage 4 subjects together because I had lot of backlogs. Satnam Kaur, beta, you have to manage because there are 4 papers in foundation. So just take 2 papers in a single day. 1 paper theoretical and 1 practical. Okay. When I was a student, I was just doing the theoretical paper in the morning, and in the evening, in the night, I just do the practical. Because when you're practicing the questions now, you will not feel sleepy and you will be able to sleep till late. So 2 papers per day you can analyze that. One in the 1 week you can complete 2 papers, and in the second coming week you can complete the next 2 papers, 1 theoretical and 1 practical. Question 1 is an objective. No, the paper 2 and paper 1 is direct descriptive questions. No MCQ will be there in paper 1 and paper 2. Only descriptive, you have to write the answers. Okay. Ma'am, reading ICI module, RTP, MTP is enough for business law? Yes. Study material, if we look at study material is a sufficient for you, but along with study material, you can also refer the Saransh. Some people, some students were writing to me that, ma'am, we want notes. Okay, notes are, you can refer the LVC notes also, which is available on the BUS Knowledge Portal. And for the notes purpose, you can refer the Saransh, because in the Saransh we have prepared each and every provision in very short summary. Okay, so you can follow the Saransh. Then practicing the questions, you can do the practice of questions from the suggested answer, from the RTP, from the model test booklet, which contains 10 model paper. Okay, 10 papers are there. So it is a combination of, if you calculate all the questions, you will analyze that there is a question bank of around 500, 600. That is all the material publication, whatever is given in the ICI website is enough for you. So, but you have to read the study material minimum 2-3 times and practice as many as questions. Muhammad is asking, ma'am, I am weak in law. Did I will crack for move to next to attempt because 2 months only remaining, beta? Muhammad, 2 months is not less. Just start preparing for today. Okay, don't wait for January 2026. Maybe you can clear the September, or by chance, if you are not able to clear the September, then half of your preparation will have already been done. Okay, so you have to, don't have to wait for January 2026 or September. Just start preparing from today and give the paper in September 2025. Ma'am, how can you explain how does the evaluation scheme? Evaluation scheme, beta, step wise marking hoti hai. First, some question, like I explained it earlier also, that if the question is of 6 to 7 marks, 2 to 3 marks will be allocated for legal provision. Then some marks will be, and the remaining marks will be, the question is containing 2 parts. Then 2 marks will be there for your uh, answer 1 and answer 2. Okay. Yes. So I have completed, yes, 2-3 important announcements. Your MTP is going to start from, first series is going to start from August, 11th August, and second is 25 August. Just come, and your LVC classes are going to finish business law on 3rd August 2025. Okay. After that, we have a series of 6 webinars starting from 4th August. Timing will be 2 to 4. Please come and ask your doubts. There will be a revision, proper revision for all the syllabus of the business laws paper. And after that, we will also meet in success at BOS examine, success at C examinations. First session, we will come there again with you. Okay, we will interact. We will practice some questions in this session. First session is your 18th August and second session is 3rd September. So there are a lot of efforts BUS taking. So you also please take some efforts, come and attend and take your knowledge. Okay, so how to plan and prepare? We have understood that we have to complete the study material, refer the Saransh, and then we have to practice the questions from the various publications I have communicated. The May 2025 suggested answer has already been uploaded, so you can practice the new questions, whichever is covered in May 2025. Two type of questions we have covered. That one type of question is on KNC, direct theoretical, in which you can practice you can write in different paragraphs, because law is a theoretical paper. So do write as in that manner that presentation attracts. Okay, so presentation of answer matters a lot. Okay, then moving to examination, you will be having 3 hours time with you in the examination and 15 minutes reading time with you. Okay, 15 minutes reading time will be available to you. So in the 15 minutes time, you can read the question paper fully. You just complete the question paper fully within the first 5 minutes. We have to divide the 15 minutes in 3 parts. First 5 minutes, you have to read the question paper first, and in the second 5 minutes lot, you have to analyze that which question, because there is a choice of one question. So you will see that there is you have to left question number, any question. So in the next 5 minutes you can decide that yes, ये question मुझे इतना अच्छी तरह नहीं आता, I am not good in this question. So you can decide that out of the remaining 5 questions, which question you are not going to attempt. Like for example, I am not good in question number 5. So I will decide in that 5 minutes that I am not going to attempt question number 5. Then in the next 5 minutes, 10 minutes gone, 5 minutes left, you can decide the flow of the questions. Okay, always start with the question in which you are having a good command. Like for example, I after reading the question paper, I was just analyzing that question number 6 I know fully, question number 4 भी मुझे बहुत अच्छी तरह आता, I can do. So start your question from that question in which you have a good command, because कहते हैं ना, first impression is the last impression. To just try to that questions in which you have a good command, like question number 6, but do not interchange the subparts. If you are doing question number 6, then question number 6A, 6B and 6C. Please maintain the flow of the subparts. Do not change the subparts flow. Okay, then you can move to question number 5, then question number 4. So in the 15 minutes time, what we have done, in the first 5 minutes we have complete the question paper. In the second 5 minutes we have taken out the question which we are not going to do. In the next 5 minutes we will decide the flow of the question paper, like which question we have to attempt first. Okay, so this is the flow we can do. So in the 3 hours paper, just try to complete the paper in 2.5 hours. So in any question, it may take 5-10 minutes extra time. So surplus should also be there. And at the end, revision, you need 10 minutes, 15 minutes time for revision also. So this is all. If any query is there is no negative marking for business law beta, because this is the descriptive questions. Some query we received that whether we can write in flowchart. No, we cannot write in flowchart. We have to write properly. Sometimes the students are writing in journalizing. No, we cannot write in journal answers. You have to write the proper legal answers. No WhatsApp language, no SMS language, no flowcharts. Okay, this is all. We will meet again on 18th August, success at C examination, and we are daily meeting in our LVC classes. So whatever query you are having, because this is a very short span of time, 30 minutes, so many of queries left. So if you are having any query, you can contact me in LVC classes. You can download the BUS mobile app, ask your query, and we will meet 18th August and 3rd September. So all the best.
Namaskar. Good afternoon, students. Welcome to the subject-wise guidance to the students. On behalf of Board of Studies Academics, I welcome you all. Myself, Dr. N.V. Ravi, Faculty, Board of Studies. Today's topic is subject-wise guidance. In this quantitative aptitude, I will be guiding for you. Students, you are all aware of this paper is a 100% analytical based paper also be. And multiple choice question paper also be. And all questions carrying 1 mark each. So it's a 2 hours paper and there is no reading time also be there. Let us focus on the very much concentration on the examination also. For that, how much you should be practice is required and how much confidence is required, and your never forget your goals and keep your mind on them. When your mind is truly focused on your goal, your task, you will be sure to succeed. This is the main theme that you have to follow. Your goal should be followed actually. And next one is to succeed, focus on it is a constant practicing and variety of questions, concepts, and managing your time and efficiently also. The time should be also managing efficiently also be. Regular tests and mock tests that will build up your confidence also and improve your uh, actually improve your confidence level also be that in the exam practices, exam pressure also be how it can be pressure. First thing is believe in yourself, achieve your goals also be. And this is with this you have idea about this paper also be. This foundation paper 3 is a 2 hours examination also be 40 marks 40 questions from business mathematics, 20 questions from the logical reasoning, and 40 questions from the statistics part will be coming for the examination also be. Please keep it that also be. And apart from that, there is a for every wrong answer there is a negative of 0.25 marks also be deducted from the question there for the questions also. And so focus on the questions are also be which is you will be more confident, try to attempt also be. And for that my advice is to the students actually you take the OMR sheets also be which is available in the examination also paper 3 foundation. You practice that regularly OMR sheet wherever the answers should be darkened in the HB pencil only, and wherever the register numbers are there, and you should be mark it in a black pen only, and rest of the things with the answers should be keep in a round circle with a block the HB pencil only. And coming to the what is the pattern of the examination means this is a simple objective type of the examination, and four options are given in the, and out of that one nearest answer. Maybe sometimes in questions like a time value of money or like mathematics of finance chapters, some questions nearest approximation should only be you have to mark actually. Rest of the things you have to see. And one more advice is students, um, for the examination is concerned, we have weightage also be given in the various chapters are also there. And you see the your confidence and the comfortability on the chapters are also be. Accordingly, you should be managed actually within the short period of time also be that. And whatever the topics are the confidence, and easy topics are the you are there, you should be focused on that first and complete the task, then you will be go ahead with the remaining topics are also be there. As far as the syllabus is concerned, statistics part which is based on the where the questions are many times asking based the concepts based and simply application based directly with related to their formulas are also be. And simply, if you look at the measures of central tendency and measures of dispersion, and first chapter that is the time is concerned, majorly the concepts-based applications are also be coming, and focus on that kind of chapters, and you will be complete the answers within a fraction, within a minute also, less than minute also be. And next one is the logical reasoning chapters are also be very easy. And in that also, especially logical reasoning is concerned, the four chapters are there: number series, odd man out, and coding and decoding, and seating arrangements, and the direction tests, and blood relations are there. Each chapters are asking five questions. So in that, especially the seating arrangements, maybe sometimes it's a lengthy. My advice to the Hindi medium students, first, if you are not able to understand such questions, also just read the Hindi medium questions, then you will be able to guide also be easily. You will be able to understand the questions very easily. Just see, I'm seeing the queries. Just any queries are there, just general queries. Focusing on that. Yes, students, just I'm looking, your queries are also there. Some queries just I want to just students, yes, visible. It is because queries are visible. Just one by one, I will be just able to reply that your queries are also. Next one is quantitative aptitude syllabus from logical reasoning, attending classes, and but I have not completed the previous chapters, so I can get eligible for September 8th. It's not a question of eligible or not like. You have to see the lectures, and it will be available also in the YouTube also be. You will be focused on these four chapters of the logical reasoning. That will be definitely helpful for the examination point of view also. This is a very scoring and easy paper also be. And you can see the in the YouTube also be watch the previous kind of section also be. Surya has raised this query, and further I'm moving to some students were asked about the like was it study material is enough to handle actually. Basically, we are providing the study material from the major kind of questions are coming from the study material only. Few parts may be asked newly questions. So let focus on the study material, and the study material will definitely helpful to you for the examination point of view also be. And next one is what I want to just yes, some questions are asked. Somebody is asked, is it rough space is provided in the examination also? Yes, rough space is provided in the beginning, end page of the exam question paper also, main sheet. There you have to write the practice the questions where there's just rough work can be used also be. Uh, since you can carry the question paper also, you will you can do it in where if space is not sufficient, then you use the some other space also be. That is the main purpose. And how to complete the question paper? Somebody was asking like that, and OMR sheet. Uh, and can we can get the OMR sheet so that it can would be practice. Yes, you can see download from the website also that can easily helpful practice well OMR sheet also be there. And with regards to the calculator is concerned, somebody may be asked that calculators are used allowed to examinations are also be. Use of calculator will be allowed. Use of battery operated portable calculator in the exam. The calculator can be any type up to 6 functions, 12 digits, up to 2 memories will be allowed in the examination. You can see this is the calculator guidance which is given in the examinations portal also be, and based on that you can use the calculator also be. And next one is and use our examination like mock test paper. The mock test papers are also be scheduled or given, and our foundation paper is on 13th August and 28th August also be. This will be definitely helpful to the, and further we are guiding in the success at CA exam on also be starting for the serious one. Quantitative aptitude is on 19th August, and further it is there in the September 4th also be. And you all know the exam dates are also be come, and so from 16th September onwards, 16th September onwards, 20th is the our paper of the quantitative aptitude. This is the about the paper schedule, and you have seen all the kind of things are also be there. And further, other moving to the important point of view is also examination point of view. Also, just to focus on the whatever the topics are also be, which is comfort, and first focus on that part and complete the chapters are also. Uh, and another student also be asked how to deal with the calculus integration and the differentiation also be. The gentleman is Arjun Majumdar. Arjun, what I would like to suggest here in the foundation level, simple algebraic basic formulas will only be tested in the differential and integral calculus. Only business applications were used. Trigonometric functions are not at all used. Only economics and business applications like a marginal cost, marginal revenue, which are used in the differentiation functions also be there. Then we want to find the total areas or the total areas, total revenue, total cost, such functions, the integral calculus are used here. And very simple basics only be tested here. Please focus on the study materials examples, then you will get the confidence on the further move to the practice the other examples or other study material exercises are also. If you are not confident, first start with the examples given in the study material also be. Even sometimes examination also be study material examples also directly given in the question paper also be. The such kind of models are also be coming in the exams. So focus on the all kind of models that will be definitely helpful to you. And next, moving ahead, one student was so paper hard. Paper is a hard or like a, it's a kind of mixed kind of papers are there. Once you just study the entire chapters, just my advice, just I'm not going through the your queries or also be um, all the things detailedly, but just from last many years, I'm just dealing this paper just with my experience. Just I'm sharing study material, whatever the query, the questions are first complete the all examples, all examples in the business mathematics. If you feel business mathematics is tough, permutation, combinations, and integrations. Just some students are many queries like coming like that. Shall we remove or shall we ignore these topics? Also, we're not able to understand. Just focus on the example part, then build up the confidence level also be. Next, what is the statistics part is very easy, one formula based also be. First, statistics part also be just cover what are the important formulas yourself has studied based on the study material or in the sarans also given in the material. You can download from the sarans also PDF file, very simple manner which has written also be there. All formulas were also be written simple manner also be that, and it is a crisp and simple to understand also be there, and this will be definitely helpful and make you confidence. And first thing is you yourself is responsible for that. First, you love the subject, you want your dedication is to for the complete the task only. Also, it will be definitely your dream should be fulfilled only by your dedication only be. Without your dedication, nothing will happen also be there. And if you have any queries or also we can post in the viewers knowledge portal and the subject queries are also there, then we will definitely reply. Even landline number also be given 0120 3045 949 also be. You can call uh, in the office working hours are also be, and definitely we will be with that with us with you only. And and your objective is to complete the this paper effectively, and you have to complete the task. Your job is over. We are guiding, we are several times explained that the study material definitely helpful to you for the examination, and our model test papers are also given in the website also be model test paper, study material, and apart from that, sarans, everything that will be definitely helpful to you. And meanwhile, and our mock test papers, and these are also these the models, kind of models exactly based on the examination pattern only. We are more or less given in that. Pattern means it's a kind of syllabus based, how much weightage has given followed. We are giving also. So focus on the exam very clearly, confidently. That will be definitely helpful to you also. And yourself has to prepare these formula sheets also be. First, ratio में what are the chapters are there? Ratio में what kind of form properties there? And equation, what are the basic formulas are there in the quadratic equations are concerned? And time value of money, what is the present value, future value, and simple interest, compound interest, and effective rate of interest. What kind of formulas were there? Yourself just practice it, then it will be definitely in permutations. What is the difference between permutation, combinations, where it is applied, what is NCR, NPR, and after that, say APG series, arithmetic progression, what is the geometric progression, what is nth series, sum of n say m terms of the series, and like that way, just you prepare notes and you see the reference our material also be in the study material also given in the end of the chapters are also formulas are also be given. Just to focus on that, it will be definitely practice say yourself, and you have to write the examinations also. Whereas statistics is concerned also be very simple chapters are also given there, and this will be definitely helpful to you also. Statistics is a very simple chapters, and formula based also be index number 5 questions. easily you have to attempt also be large correlation regression easily attemptable 5 to 6 questions. Overall from these two chapters are also very easy. Probability just focus on the examples are also be and previous questions also are there, and for whatever the formulas based questions are also be there. Then next one is theoretical distributions are concerned, binomial, Poisson, normal distributions are there. What are the weightage are given? Just simply focus on the there. What is the mean and variance of the binomial distribution? What is the mean and variance of the Poisson distribution? Mean and variance of like that way. You just write your formulas for each and every chapter. That will be built up your confidence, and you can easily able to attend also. Coming to the measures of central tendency also be there. What is the mean, median, mode, geometric mean, harmonic mean, 5 measures of their central tendency. What is measures of dispersion is also range, quartile deviation, mean deviation, standard deviation, their properties, their formulas. Simply just write all the kind of things are also be. You will be definitely attempt well in the examination also. Just I'm moving to the your queries are also further. The question paper is basically given in the both medias. One is a quantitative aptitude is given in Hindi medium as well as the English medium. Her question paper में. First, Hindi medium students can also be just see the questions are given in the Hindi medium also, then practice accordingly also be. The question paper is of 2 hours paper, and time management already shown that before that you have take the printout of the what is called the OMR sheet also be, then practice well just in the examination conditions, just practice the examination also. That's why we are conducting the mock test papers are also be. Just you practice, you build up your confidence, you see the environment and the conditions as per the examination also. You let just try to uh, write in a examination condition environment that you have to finish this question paper in how many questions will you able to complete in 2 hours. Just as try to practice on these questions, and that will be definitely helpful to you also be. And students are asking the same question, just I had replied many questions are also be. uh, and if you see the time management already explained, and the pencil OMR sheet in the black, the answer sheets only black, the pencil should be marked. And wherever the required details are given, pencil only, and rest of the place pen only. What about the Sarans? Sarans is also be a material that is supplement to the study material, which will be definitely helpful for the students. It's a simple and crisp of the material also be. It is negative mark is there for the wrong answer. If a wrong answer, 0.25 will be deducted. Um, yes, Um, even in the study, the BOS knowledge portal also be given for the practicing the questions, or also how much you can be able to see the. And these are all important things, and you should try to score well, and that will be definitely helpful to the. And the scoring, you can, it is 100 or to possible to score 100 marks, somebody is asking. And if you practice well, definitely you can try to score good marks only. That is depending upon much, how best you are concentrating on the examination spirit also be. Your goal would be there, and that is definitely helpful for the examination also be. Students, you are the best, you are the decider, you have to take care. and you will be decide yourself how to attempt sincerely, seriously examination also be. And with this, actually, I can say that ultimately you are the decision. Actually, you have to build up your career. The career for the CA course is one of the best courses for the commerce education system. So it will be definitely helpful. The question paper seems to be a little bit tougher, but when you practice well, certain questions only, it appears to be questions are tough actually. A little length also be. For that, you have to practice well. Certain questions are little lengthy, especially in these seating arrangements questions, time value of money, or permutation and combination probability questions. Probability questions are also, it appears little lengthy only. For that questions, you should practice, practice, practice well. You love that, and ultimately you can able to, you feel that that questions are automatically one day, it is much easier. Tough will be one day definitely easy, and by practicing only. And please focus on the exams. Definitely that will be helpful to you. And foundation paper 3 is not a tough paper, and it is just a basic mathematics and basic tools of the mathematics and logical reasoning. Also, simple logical reasoning only be tested definitely to understand the reasoning skills and aptitude skills. It will be definitely helpful to you also be. And the statistics part also be very simple and easy. Basics only be tested here, there, and that is very much scoring and easy also be. And this is the strategy what I want to explain within this period of time. And thank you so much. We are with you. Wish you all the best for the examination also be. Uh, please stay and connect with the Boda studies also be if you have any queries also be. Thank you so much for watching this program also be. Thank you, all of you.
Uh, Good morning, good afternoon, students. Welcome to this webinar series organized by Board of Studies. The best is yet to come for the September 25 examination. Now, I'll be talking about the subject business economics. Now, at the foundation level, uh, business economics is also one of the most important papers out of the 4 papers that the student are supposed to appear for the examination at the foundation level. So, your focus should be that you have to manage your time in such a manner that you should give equal importance to all the 4 subjects. Sometimes the students makes mistakes that they used to focus on one subject, neglecting the another. So try to avoid making such types of mistakes, because all the 4 papers is important, and you have to allocate different sufficient time for studying the paper, revising the paper, and attempting the MTP, which is basically set you for the examination stage, because doing well in MTP definitely will give you the confidence to appear more confidently in the examinations. Now, as far as business economics is concerned, your subject business economics is designed in such a manner to give the student the basic knowledge of economics, which has been very vital for the student at the foundation level, because it is related to uh, the current happenings that is been going in the economy. The fundamentals that we is been discussed or that is taught at the foundation level brings a sort of a understanding of the key concept, which definitely will be helpful when you clear your chartered accountancy examinations, because definitely understanding the macroeconomic environment is very much important for the students, because when you take a business decisions, understanding of the macroeconomic environment is very important. Now, I was just seeing few questions that has been asked by the student. See, there's no uh, limit of scoring good marks in the examinations. People can score 100 marks, people can score 80 marks, 90 marks. That depends upon the level of preparation one has put in. Now, you can score 100 marks in economics. There's no doubt about that. But definitely the amount of hard work that you'll be putting is uh, matching with the effort that has been required to score the maximum. Now, the syllabus of business economics is divided into 10 units, or you say 10 chapters. First is the introduction to business economics, which carries a weightage of 5%. Now, this chapter basically is an introductory chapter introducing the subject, the business economics. What are the key features of business economics? How is it different? What is the distinction between economics and business economics? What are the different systems that has been prevalent in the economy? What are the key features? All are being explained in detail in this chapter. So definitely for basic understanding of business economics, this chapter is important. Now, moving forward, the second chapter is the theory of demand and supply. That is a very important chapter, and that is carrying a weightage of 10%, because in every examinations, every time questions on demands and supply is been asked in the examinations, because not only demand and supply, the related concept like elasticity, consumer surplus are all is been elaborated simply by simplifying the concepts in a student-friendly manner in the Board of Studies study material. The chapter 3 is the theory of production and cost. which is again important for understanding of key concepts of economics, because production cost, the shape of the cost curve, the features of different cost curves definitely will be a helping feature in understanding the next concept, that is the market structure. Because for any business, cost is very important to attain profit, because how much cost you are putting it will definitely will give you an idea that what is the return, or you can very much modify or reinvest in your business that one is putting in. Now the next chapter is the determination of national income. This is important chapter because again here all the concepts of GDP, GNP, national GNP, personal income, personal disposable income, private income, how the national income is calculated by the three methods: income method, production method, and expenditure method. All is been elaborated in detail. Apart from that, a basic introduction to the Keynesian economics is also there. The two-sector model, the three-sector model, the four-sector model are being explained. And this also carries a weightage of 15%. And in the examinations, many questions are being asked from this unit. So give importance to this unit. It's a simple unit. Simple formula-based questions are being asked. Sometimes the interpretation of laws are there, but that is also in simplistic in nature. That is not very that is not been asked in a manner that you have to use advanced mathematical tools and all that stuff. So just focusing on the key concept, although we are currently running the live virtual classes, the students who are attending these classes regularly definitely is having an advantage that they are learning all the key concept that has been taught in the LVC classes. Plus the doubts that has been arising in the last 15 minutes, the doubts are also been taken care of. Now, once you attend the classes, now after that, the people who have studied economics at the 11th and 12th standard must have some basic understanding of the subject, but that doesn't mean that students who have not studied cannot learn the subject, because your the most important objective is learning and mastering the subject, which I think most of the students who is keen to appear for this chartered accountancy exam are eager to do that. They want to put in the best effort for clearing the examination. The next chapter that is part of the course curriculum is business cycle, which is again talking about the macro scenario, the different phases of economy that is moving, is the four phases of business cycle. All has been explained. It carries a weightage of 5%. Then comes public finance. It is one of the important concepts in economics, public finance, the understanding of the allocation functions, the stabilization, the functions, the three types of functions that has been explained in your study module. Recently, in the new curriculum, we had also added a chapter on budget, basically explaining the key concept in budget making and the key concept that is required in understanding the salient features of budget. We have also explained about public debt, public expenditure management, and the most important is the fiscal policy, which again are important tools in the hand of the government to manage the economy. Next, it carries a weightage of 10%. Then comes the money market. Money market again is important concepts, various concepts related to demand for of money, supply of money, monetary policy, the different aggregates M1, M2, M3 are being explained, and it carries a weightage of 10%. Then international trade. Right now, you are seeing that no country can live in isolation. So mostly all country are interdependent on each other. So definitely trade plays an important role in maintaining good relations with countries. So the different concepts of international trade is been explained in this chapter. Uh, uh, then FDI, FII are also been part of this your international trade chapter. And lastly, the chapter on Indian economy, which is again featured, has been added when the new curriculum that has been implemented from 1st July 2023. Here, the purpose is again you have to have the students have to have a basic understanding of the key concepts in Indian economy, the different salient features, the different areas that constitute the Indian economy, the emergence of Niti Aayog. Before that, Planning Commission was there. The key features of Niti Aayog, the new industrial policy that was implemented from 1919 onwards, all are been in brief that is been explained in this unit, and it carries a weightage of 10% in the examinations. Now, as you are aware that in economics, it's a 100-mark paper, and all the the questions is of objective type. All the papers, all the questions is of objective type, and each carrying a weightage of 1%. Each carries a weightage of 1 mark. So either it is coming from chapter 1 or chapter 10 is not important. Each question that has been coming in the examination is of equal importance. Now, there is a provision of negative marking also in the examination. 1/4 of the mark will be deducted for wrong answers. So the student, while appearing in the examination, should be careful about marking in the examinations, because ultimately, if you mark too many wrong answers or some guesswork, so definitely that will reduce your mark. So you should be cautious about the answer or the choices that you are making in the examination hall. And definitely it's a important features of solving the multiple choice question is to eliminate the wrong answers. If you start eliminating the wrong answers, ultimately you will end up with 1 or 2 choices that you had to make. So definitely that makes your task easier. Secondly, many of the students are asking about preparation of notes in the examination for the examinations. So definitely, when you study a particular subject, preparing one notes is very important, because ultimately at the last fag end of your preparation, or suppose 10 days, 15 days before the examinations, these notes of yours, because you have made those notes, will be very helpful for revising the concepts, because ultimately there is no shortcut for making a concept yours. It's only through your persistent effort, your understanding, and revising, practicing questions on that will make you thorough and will make you confident about the concepts, and that will give you the confidence that you will be answering any questions what may be that isn't coming in the examination. So that is again very important. Now, for appearing for chartered accountancy examinations, the Board of Studies study material is sufficient, particular in the paper business economics, although it's sufficient in most of the papers. But business economics, if you study our course module, there are 100% chances that you will be passing the examination. There is no doubt about that. But only thing is, you have to patiently read the content that is been given in the study module. The practice questions that has been there itself, the students who will be appearing for the September 25 examinations will be have the privilege of attempting 2 mock test paper before the examination. Now, mock test paper will be giving you the exam-like feel before the final examinations. Now, one thing that is clear that before attempting mock test papers, you should be able to complete your syllabus, because generally the questions in the mock test paper are from the whole syllabus, because generally in your examinations also questions will be asked on the all the 10 units that is been given in the study module. So before attempting, try to have as much practice, as much revision you can do for the particular subject, which will be helpful. And the mistakes that one is committing in mock test paper, now you can rectify that. You can learn from that particular mistake, so that in the final examination you won't be repeating those mistakes. So it's a very good learning experience for the student who is going to appear for the September 25 examinations. Now, in our study module, we had already at the end of the chapters, the summary of the chapters is also been given, which comes in handy at the time at the revision stage, because definitely if you don't have much time left, that summary, because already in detail you have studied the whole content, so everything you had already have worked upon. So at the end, revision will be very handy, revising this whole summary, because ultimately that will be clicking in your mind that okay, these are the concepts which has been related to that particular area. So one can easily recall the concept that has been related to a particular particular line or the particular para that has been part of the summary. So after learning the concepts, revise the concepts, then the summary at the end of the chapters, the questions that at the end of the chapters, do that the questions, so that give you the confidence that okay, you have mastered the concepts. Friends, the questions in business economics paper are not very tough. Is from the study module. So let's assure that thorough preparation of the subject will definitely give you the confidence that you can clear your examinations with flying colors. Our advice is those who are attending, try to attend our live virtual classes, which is free, and that is for the benefit of the student that the Board of Studies is organizing at before each examination. So thrice for the foundation module, this live virtual classes is been organized. So take maximum advantage of that, because we are teaching in such a manner that all the concepts which is important is being taught, apart from the different questions from the examination points of view that has been basically that question, the areas where questions can come is also been discussed, because although nobody knows that what will be the questions, but yes, smart planning, smart strategy, and preparation will definitely help the student in clearing the paper. That is no doubt about it. Now, one thing which is important, that there is no ready-made formula for success for each student. Each student is unique, and each student has its own way of studying. So definitely we don't recommend that these are the set formula. So according to your convenience, according to your time schedule, minimize stress, try to focus on the task at hand. But definitely, when the examination is near, definitely your concentration level also increases. So in the last 2-3 months, what you studied definitely will be have a multiplier effect. So definitely that one can do that. See, there's although I had talked about the weightage that has been given for each unit. So out of the weightage, there must be some numerical questions also that will be appearing. Exact count cannot be given, because that depends upon the paper setter from what area he has been asking. But definitely numerical questions will be there. But that numerical questions also does not require very advanced calculation. The formula that is been given for calculating a particular concepts, or that because you don't have to derive a particular formula, because the time is short, the duration of the examination is 2 hours. So definitely you don't have to derive the formula. The formula can be yours if you continuously revise the concepts, write all the formulas at a particular place, or in the notebook. So when it comes for revision, it comes handy for you. We had also prepared Saransh module for all the papers. That is also at the revision stage. That is also been helpful. So, but the thing is, you have to study the whole module that is there in the exam in the course module. So first, your goal will be for completing the whole syllabus. Although I had just spoken about that all the questions that has been coming in the examination are important. So don't neglect particular unit of the study module that is been given to you. All the 10 units that is important. So questions can be asked from any of the 10 module that has been there. Now, few questions that has been there itself. Now, you have to use HB pencil in the examinations, although in the examination booklet that you'll be getting in the examination hall, all the details will be there, that how you have to answer, or you have to circle in the examination hall, in the OMR sheet that you'll be getting. So don't worry. That is the common practice that most of the students are doing at all the examinations, if they had appeared earlier, or most of the examination is having the same pattern that has been of answering the questions. So you have to answer in the OMR sheet. Then yes, Sakshi, the question will be of MCQ only. The questions, all the questions now from September 24 attempts, even earlier, the objective type papers like quantitative aptitude and business economics, student have to mark the question, the answer in the question paper itself. But 23 onward, 24 onward, September onwards, students are also getting the question paper also. So definitely they can very well see the what is the pattern of questions that is been asked in the examination, and they can prepare a strategy for clearing the examinations. Believe me that it's an interesting subject, and definitely if you regularly be punctual with your studies, attending live classes or whatever may be. If you're not attending classes, might be you must be studying somewhere else, or you are studying on your own. There are various means that one can study, but definitely from Board of Studies perspective, we can request student to join the live virtual classes, because definitely that there also you can avail the services which the Board of Studies is offering. Now we had also dashboard questions that has been there itself. We are having BOS mobile app also. Visit our BOS knowledge portal. So whatever the current development that has been there, that has been updated there. Now for September 25 examination, the August 2024 edition is fine, because the student can refer to that, because that is the because every year the printing has been done. But for 25 examination, August 2024 edition is sufficient, because that is definitely covering all that is to will be asked in the upcoming September examinations. So previous questions, I had just told you that from September 2025 onwards, the students are getting the questions. So 3-4 attempts already the questions has been available. So you can have a feel of how the question is been asked in the examinations. So previous question is available. So you can have see. You can see the questions, the pattern of the questions, and you can make your own strategy for the examination. So even after each examinations, the answer key is also been uploaded. So the suggested answers is also been uploaded. The answer key can be uploaded. So you can also check the correct answer if you are attempting the last examinations paper. So you can also cross check that. Our branches is also the provision of physical mock test examination. So you can visit the branches, enroll yourself, and you can attempt the mock test paper there itself. In 48 hours, the answer of the mock test paper is been uploaded on the website, and even the branches is having a provision of checking your answer sheet, where the faculty will be checking the answer sheet and basically telling you what mistakes that one has committed, the student has committed. So all effort are from the BOS side to give the maximum support to the students. Now the student have to only do one thing, that they had to study hard, prepare all the subjects. All the subjects are very important, and all the subjects are scoring. So see, the thing is, the foundation basically is an important step in your chartered accountancy journey, because if your foundation is strong, so definitely your intermediate and your final level will be much easier. So try to build a solid foundation so that you can clear your chartered accountancy examination with flying colors. I think most of the doubts that the students is having, and what has been relevant for the student, the common mistakes the students are doing, had already elaborated in detail. So definitely in the month of August and September, we'll be having success for in CA examination by Board of Studies, where also we'll be discussing about the common mistakes the student used to do. So right now is your preparation stage, so prepare well. We are attend our classes. Our Board of Studies module is sufficient. Saransh already is available. Refer to our website where all the latest updation has been done, or anything regarding any development that has been happening in the Board of Studies is available. So all the best for your upcoming examinations. Thank you. ठीक है ना?